how can a bank use this kind of stablecoin in the future? I mean, potentially. I know that your strategy is under discussion, and it's somehow confidential. It's 100% okay, but still, what could be the most interesting use cases that might be get put on some banker's head, and yeah, it's interesting. I should talk to this guy. With maybe we have something to do with this.
Yeah. So in terms of the use cases that we currently see for the stablecoin on the stablecoin market is definitely crypto trading. So cryptocurrency markets are denominated in US dollar stablecoins, DeFi applications that we already mentioned, and
Yeah.
there's an interesting one that is also store of value. So a lot of people in emerging markets wanted to get their
Okay.
let's say exposure to a more stable currency, so they don't want to hold their local currency, which might be subject to big inflation in their country. They would rather hold their let's say assets or their value in more stable currency. And here, many of these people do not necessarily ask for a US dollar stablecoin, but they do ask for US dollars. And I think that here stablecoins are a very convenient way how to get exposure to this currency. But when it comes to the more, let's say, more traditional finance, traditional payment space, we do see that a lot of these use cases are slowly moving from crypto trading, DeFi, also in more traditional space. So one of them would definitely be cross-border payments. When we're talking about cross-border payments, at least to certain corridors, the payments are still slow, expensive, and not transparent. And we believe, or we see actually on the market, that a lot of the fintechs are already doing a great job trying to solve this issue with stablecoins. And on the other side, also, as I mentioned, that more and more assets will be tokenized in the future. And it's not enough that we just tokenize the assets. We also have to have cash-like on blockchain to enable this seamless settlement of these assets on blockchain, and to enable this, what we call the true delivery versus payment, or the instant settlement on blockchain. So here you can think about tokenizing bonds, tokenizing equities, fund shares, commodities. So different assets that will be tokenized and also need a cash-like on blockchain. So these are just a couple of the use cases. One of the interesting use cases that is also very dear to my heart is the merchant settlement. So some of the card networks are already settling the transactions between the parties on their network in stablecoins, and this enables them 24/7 global settlement that can be done instantaneously,
Yeah.
instead of, for example, merchants waiting 2 days for their money to arrive to their bank account. So I think that this instant liquidity is also worth a lot, or means a lot, especially to certain merchant groups. So this is also a very interesting use case that we are exploring.